Now I request Nanda Hankim Nepali.
सभा अध्यक्ष महोदय तथा महिला भद्रगण, म यहाँहरूको समक्ष मेरो धन्यवाद ज्ञापन पठन गरिरहेको छु। Honorable Chairperson, distinguished guests, and my respected writer colleague present here, to be honored with one of the prestigious literary award of our nation for your valuable literary works, and my beloved wife and loving daughter, who have been always cooperative with my nature of writing, and excellent dignitaries, and my dear ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, on behalf of entire Nepali-speaking Indian Gorkha writers community and myself, would like to convey the wholehearted gratitude to Sahitya Academy and thanks a lot, since I have been given this award on account of my story collection Satyagrahan for the year 2014. I am very much proud of Sahitya Academy, which had recognized my mother tongue as one of the Indian rich language in the year 1975. Thereafter, Indian Parliament had been impressed to do the same. Thus, our language had been included in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution in the year 1992. It has proved how the cultural integrity is important to assess the national unity. The Nepali language is obviously, like other Indo-Aryan language, rooted in the mother of language, that is Sanskrit, and its script is Devanagari Lipi, so that Nepali language is very close to Hindi language. If we talk about the cultural background, we could not ignore the phenomenal history when Bhanubhakta Acharya 1812 to 1869 translated Valmiki Ramayana into Nepali, and he had treated it his own way by reducing the unnecessary natural beauty and all, rather adding some interesting native rhetoric phrase and facts. This translation not only presented a lucid and stable language to the Gorkhas, different communities who have happened to be lived with their own dialect, but this national history evolutions would not have been possible if Motiram Bhatta 1866 to 1896. Motiram Bhatta could not have published it from Banaras. Motiram Bhatta coincidentally fortunate to be acquainted. I would like to rectify this acquainted. There is, the A is missing in typing. The Motiram Bhatta is acquainted with the father of modern Hindi prose, Bharatendu Harishchandra, and from whom Motiram has been influenced and inspired. He had also started to write prose writing, and first writing was on Bhanubhakta's biography. That is a microscopic vision of development of Nepali literature. At present, this time, Sahitya Academy also has possessed a vital role to put us into the national mainstream through literature, which is a great achievement for Nepali-speaking Indian Gorkhas as well as for the nation. In fact, this auspicious occasion is very important to me on that reason too. This award is my personal opinion is a milestone for my literary journey. Though the literary writing is never be written for award and it should not be so. But what is being written and how it is gone for the aesthetic value must be measured from time to time within itself. However, creative art cannot be escaped from nature, environment and life. Otherwise, it would be undoubtedly be feeble, faint and fake. I wrote my first novel named as Last Dead Body. Depicting the life of Gorkha's Sainik who fought for the nation against Chinese aggression in 1962. This was reality which cannot be ignored, being a Nepali-speaking Indian Gorkhas. Moreover, writer always tries his best to expose the truth, whatever it may be so. I did it when I was 19 years old. I think this was the first war novel ever written in Indian Nepali literature. I humbly would like to share with you, referring my another book, Chia Barima in Tea Garden. This was about the post-colonial life of tea garden in Darjeeling. There was no change in hardship of tea gardens' lives even after the independence of our nation, as because of the continuations of ownership of British private tea company. It was the continuation of feudal system in our entire countryside, which was happened to be remain the same even after the freedom. But by virtue of freedom, our nation had achieved to give the right to organize Mazdoor Kisan Union and voice their grievances. Thus, there was also a great agitation in tea garden of Darjeeling in 1955. As such, there was a accidental police firing where 6 Mazdoor, including a pregnant lady, happened to be dead. And this unfortunate event had been occurred in my native village. And I was 11 at that time. This tragic event engraved my mind to write a ballad about the life of the estate, and it was done when I grown up. This ballad is written totally in local folk tune. Likewise, I had written a drama, Abhishek, based on native myth, which is translated into English language also, and this is in the syllabus of postgraduate for Nepali literature curriculum. I think the creative art not only depicts the certain event of particular time and space, but it flashes something about the enlightenment that may precisely lead to the expected aesthetic value for human existence. And I believe cultural world might have possessed this right and duty to play with the human civilization. I hope should my awarded book Satya Grahan be the same as I believe, and this award is meant to be for the same. Thanks again to Sahitya Academy, who have been doing such a great job where the aesthetic value of creative arts is being prized, and indeed it is a really priceless. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you.